Welcome to the Sin Cup channel, and today I'm going to talk more about more light will come. So as I was praying, I was taken into this vision, and I was taken into this vision at a schoolyard, I should say. Like the kids were outside and they were doing recess, and they were all playing on the swings and everywhere. But for a distance was a little boy, and he was stooped down to the ground, and he was sad and he was crying. Then I saw a woman came up to the little boy, and she put her hand at the back on his back, and then her garment, she was wearing this two-layer garment, and like on top was like a small petticoat or whatever you call that, and it like the garment sticked out on both sides, the coat, the top part of the garment. And as her garment touched the little boy, her whole being was lit up. And then I knew that she was an angel. And the little boy, very slowly now, like stopped crying, start wiping the tears off his eyes, and then after a short time, he was like not sad anymore. And so then after that vision of the angel and the little boy, I was taken to another place. At this place, there was I could tell three angels had walked past me and they were ahead of me. I just knew that there were three angels like had gone that was ahead of me. And they did not look like they were angels. They looked like normal human beings, but they were similar, wearing a garment that I'd seen the little boy in. So I knew that they were angels. Now there was a shop that was still, the light was still coming from the shop, and a gentleman walked out. When the gentleman walked out, another angel is they're walking in opposite direction, and then the gentleman and the angel, they intersect, but it's only the edge of the angel's garment that touched the man. When the angel's garment touched the gentleman, the angel became pure light, and it was like revealed who she was, that she was an angel. But I already knew it because I had the vision before of the little boy. So the gentleman, at that point now, I saw from her garment, what left from her garment was hope. Hope from her garment transmitted from her into the gentleman, and then the gentleman demeanor changed, and that's how I knew that he was feeling hopeless. Like I did not know that he was feeling hopeless until the angel garment touched him, and then she sent him hope, and the garment symbolized hope, and then his demeanor changed and his appearance changed, and it was like he almost, like the hopelessness left him, and then like he had a smile on his face. So then when I came back out of those two visions, the Lord said, remember I told you more light will come, that I will send more light. Now in the last part of the vision, I saw that on this street there was more angels, and they were like on assignment, and they were but you would not tell that they were angels until they had the encounter with the humans that they were supposed to have the encounter with. Then they become pure light, and they emit a comforting light. And so these angels, they were here to bring comfort to humanity. And I don't know if it was just sons, like children, that people that were already saved, they were already Christians, but I just know that I couldn't tell. I mean, the little boy is a little, so he's innocent. The gentleman, I didn't know if he was a Christian or he was a believer or not, but God was saying, like, I'm here to comfort those that are depressed. I'm here to comfort those who are hopeless. And it wasn't like this extraordinary event had occurred on the earth. It seemed like it was just darkness, like people were depressed, and they didn't necessarily know why they were depressed, or it was just dark times and they were depressed. But more angels, more light was on the earth, and these angels, they look like regular human beings, except for the garment that they were wearing. I mean, it looked iron, like somebody walking around and their clothes without any wrinkles. They had no wrinkles in their garments, so they were already distinct. Even if you saw them in a human form, they looked distinct because of how neat their garments were. and there was the material was just this flawless, flowy material without any spot and without any wrinkles, and it was a white garment. And then when they encounter humanity, when they touch a human, and I don't know if these are Christians, their garment would become like them. The power would go out from their garment, and their entire being would lit up like a star. That's how bright they are. I mean, you could see a star all the way down here on earth. That's how bright they are. And after the encounter, then the light would fade, and then they'd be walking on the street like normal human beings, and you wouldn't see a light anymore. And so the Lord did say more light will come. So as we go into the days ahead, we will see more light. And with more light, it makes it easier for men to forgive. Because God says, I'm a giving God. I'm a loving Father. These angels will make it easier to let go of bitterness. When they encounter somebody who's trying to get over being bitter, somebody who's been hurt, these angels are there to provide that kind of human comfort. I could tell that's what their assignments were. They were not warrior angels. They were specifically types of angels that brought comfort to humanity. They were there like for emotional comfort, for emotional support. They were there to give hope, to alleviate stress, to alleviate depression to the human mind, to the human soul. So may the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Amen.